So before we continue, I just want to say that I did not go and farm ice shields, which I probably should have done. But there will be a method of us getting around faster soon that we'll have access to, so I'll probably do it then. On screen though, I did grind level 30, and I used the wallet to spike my cash up insanely high, because I am just trying to get really expensive. But before we progress, let's see what's going on. Some kind of sinister corruption has seen the land. Heard the harvest in Arcala was devastating this year. I don't think war is a very fun game anymore. I've heard to stay away from the mansion, and we can't go outside the town limits. Well, I mean, there were freaking killer monsters out there, kid. But one of the enemies out there does have stealable cobalt blades. I only ran into like 1 or 2 of them, so I only have 2 cobalt blades. But it's a 2-handed weapon, and at this point, shields are so good now that cobalt blade is not really worth it. Anyway, what do you got? Stuff I already have. I can buy more heavy shields, but I already have 5 of those. And then weapons. We have the Poignard, which we could give to Barth. We have a weapon we can give to KG. We have the Septum, we can give to KG. We have the Stone Blade, which is better than the weapon we already have. And we can just buy a Mythal Sword and stuff. And a White Staff, which we already have. So, not really anything all that worth it out here right now. There's nothing over here. But the Tazwell Mansion is still available if we want to do stuff over there. Acre's been in dire straits with the port open. Their fence is their fault. We could be next. Dangerous fiends from outside. Oh yeah, there's a chest there. Right. I got that for 4, I think. Alright, there's no one in the bar. It's the item shop, which has all the usuals. Oh right, yeah, when I reached level 30, Phoebe did get a new skill that I didn't teach yet. Rebirth, which is basically just Arise, the full revival skill that you usually see in Final Fantasy. Land is growing barren, but the forest up north still seems to touch. It's because it's Charles Drossel? It's a guy for... Yeah. This dude is still here. Still here to yap about Tazwell Mansion. Which we can't do anything about right now, but we will gain the tools to do stuff about that. As for the shop, this shop is no different from before, so don't bother with it. Alright, so there's only one place we can go, and it's to Acre, which apparently has not been looking so hot, you know, considering all this. There's that tower over there, but we're not going to deal with that right now. There is an optional boss in there that we are not ready for yet. So let's go and see what the hell happened here when we were gone. Right, so before we go, I advise, well at least the guy advises, to put holy symbols on your attackers. I also gave Zeltaf the ruby ring because we're going to be running into, yet another enemy that uses Simoon, which is like the enemy-only fire skill, apparently. Because it seems like every boss has Simoon at some point. Barth has the flame shield. Phoebe can't equip her shield because she's using a 2-handed weapon, but I gave her the Prism ring to avoid elemental damage and the Pearl ring to block gravity. Because we're going to be dealing with that too. I mean, it doesn't seem like anything's different over here. Down there is where the Crimson Hands... Wait, are you serious? What? You cannot be serious. The same encounters are still out here? So I guess we have to head to our town. Are you kidding me? It's the same early game enemies? Wow, that's sad. Alright. I'm surprised I didn't run into anything yet. What? This does not look like a place... The Crimson Hands have been quiet lately. I think this does not look like a place being ravaged by death and chaos. Wait, what? But now he's here backing. Oh, okay. Wow, they actually have new dialogue. You know, that's one thing I didn't like about Thea. Like, even when the fucking moon changed color and weird shit was going on, all the NPCs had the same dialogue. The shop got new goods, though. Ooh, interesting. Okay, well, I mean, that NPC doesn't have anything new to say. Alright, you have new stuff? Well, yes, actually. We could buy more safety bits. Black belt. I would actually love to put that on Zeltaf. But the unfortunate thing is we only have 2 slots for accessories. I really need both my slots for other things. Horrible creatures are attacking the battlements. The army is holding out, but no one can be sure how much longer we can last. The battlements. Okay. You have new stuff? No. Palace is disarray trying to keep the battlements under control. You know how they can get against those things. Okay. So we need to go find these battlements, because that seems to be the place to go. Mythal sword. More staves. Alright, so this is basically just all the stuff from the other 2 shops put together into one shop. And the end is still here. Village of weird bug creatures on an island to the northeast. Alright. Is this the right way? What's this old town? This is the main gate. That just takes me out of town. Okay. So do I have to go this way? That's Acre Plains. So where's the battlements? Oh yeah, there's this house. Are these people still alive? There's no one here. So I'm assuming they're either dead or they left. Let's go down here. So this is where the Crimson Hands base was before. It's a new road. Uh-oh. Well, here's this tutorial house. Nothing is different. I'm not even gonna go talk to all these NPCs. But this is... What are you doing here? Wait, aren't you the guy from before? Hold on. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Isn't this the dude who sold us out all that time ago? Wow, it feels like it's been forever since then. Oh, never mind. He's just a dude. But I feel like we are gonna run into that guy. The Crimson Hands have apparently been quiet, but we already know that they're colluding with the local government. Because this place is corrupt as fuck. So, the battlements was not that way. So which way is the battlements? Royal Palace. And over here is the Arcanum. Is it on the old road? Or let's just go to the palace. What do we have here? Wait a minute, I recognize you! You're the master of the Crimson Hands! Oh, this is the guy who sold us out! Good memory, my dear. Where's Garrett? Don't act so irrationally. If we knew where he was, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You know, that's one thing I wonder, though. Why have the Crimson Hands done literally nothing up to this point? Like, they literally had Garrett arrested, and it turns out when he wasn't killed, they didn't do anything? They just left him? Like, you would think that they would send an assassin team after him or something. Anything to make it part 1 more interesting. But no! It was so boring! Now they're gonna do something? But now that you've made the foolish mistake of coming back here, it's time to draw him out of hiding. By holding you hostage, he's sure to make an appearance. Fat chance, pal. Ah, I see you have a new lapdog willing to protect you. As it happens, I have 2 of my own. Yvette! Yvonne! Yvette and Yvonne are my 2 best assassins. They'll make short work of your friends for bringing you to me in chains. Wow, what's shady? Hey, now this is what Parth, they're going to murder us! Oh my god. So, how about a date? One or both of you? Unless your sister's something, because that might be weird. I'm okay with it, though. Barf, not the time. Right? Ow. Here's worth the shot. Would you please stop messing around? That's right, we got him right where we want him. Are you sure about that? Alright, so, we gotta steal from him first, as always. Never mind. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. Alright, let's protect our boy. Meanwhile, we need to stall turns until we get what we want. Ew. Debuffs? Gross. Come on. Alright, we got a life ring. That's one. Alright, steal from the other one. Oh my god. Alright, let's innervate Zeltaf because he needs the energy for his best move. Could you please attack someone else? Please stop doing that. Oh my god, Barf, please. Oh, fantastic. Now he's asleep too. Well, it's a good thing I have Asuna. It doesn't remove my debuffs, but at least I'm not stealing the item I want. Alright, Zeltaf. Go to town. I am going to have to not get cursed. I am going to have to probably waste turns just using regular attacks so I can... There you go, we got Mystic Soul. Don't know what that does. Nice evade. Alright, we got the items, so now we do what we do best. Murder them. So let's rally. And Phoebe, you can probably start attacking now. We also have meter we could use. Dust Strike is the play. Like, we're going to save up to spam it. No, also, let's use a Death Nova now. Oh, nice amount of damage. Mass Paralysis! That's gross. And you just destroyed my stats. Gravija. Yeah, and that's why I put on the other thing. Alright, and then luckily we have... That's a lot of MP. Nice evade, alright. Start attacking, Zeltath. We need you to build up energy so that way we can... get to work. Nice. Dude, Bart's evading like a champ. You know what? Let's use a cleanse. Please attack someone else. Alright, we have enough for our big move. I bet I should heal Barth, who needs it more. Simoon. Wow, nice move, pal. Okay, that's actually effective. Alright. Now it's time for our big move. Dust Strike, go! Look at that! 900 damage! We don't get damage like that normally unless we're using freaking limits. And that's the beauty of Zeltath. He can do tons of damage. Alright, Phoebe, you can attack this turn. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to heal yourself now, girly. And let's use one more rally. $9.95, almost 1K. Once again, we don't really get that level of damage normally. Simoon. Please do not attack my vulnerable healer. Thank you very much. Like, Barth does have some nice utility, I'll admit. Like, he's better than Garrett in that regard, that he has utility outside of just being a average character. I mean, he's bad, don't get me wrong. Gag order. Dude, could you please stop with the debuffs? And you put me to sleep. I can't heal that anyway. Well, that's fine. I mean, if he gets hit, then he'll recover on his own. But I need him to attack, so we're just gonna heal. Like, how much health do these fuckers have? They are a boss, so I can't check their HP. Well, there's one question. A lot. Alright, Zeltaf, heal. And then Barth, attack. Wait, hold on, I can remove buffs. We have Nullify. Did that actually remove the... No, it didn't. It's different from other debuffs. Great. Alright, fabulous. Alright, Phoebe, guzzle down Ether. Should probably buy some high Ethers, because now we're getting into the zone of needing them. And... Wait, the spell still work on Enrage? Poison? Oh, fuck me! We're back to this! Alright, hold on. Let's try Darkja. Okay, I do a pretty good amount. Alright, Phoebe, you can heal us. Barf should be able to heal his own poison. Wow, thanks, dude. You know what? Fuck you, Dust Strike. She's still not dead! Alright, heals out that poison. And then... just attack, I guess. Mass Paralysis. And then more debuffs. And Gravija. Well, I still have enough HP for this! Alright, one down. Alright, yeah, my Death Nova. You know what? And then Phoebe's gonna heal the party. Oh my god. So now we just basically repeat the same process again. Except for that happens. Okay, heal Zeltath especially, because he needs it the most. I should probably cleanse these debuffs. Oh my god, stop with the fucking debuffs, by the way, actually. They're actually getting a little annoying. Dust Strike is so good, though. If I have the energy for it, it's basically just giant damage for practically free. Please stop. Speaking of which... Why the hell does regular Ethers only restore 40 MP, but then high Ethers restore 200? Alright, Zeltaf. Even without... Oh, my other skill. Clear all defaults. Target. You know what? Just cleanse again. Then on our next turn, we'll heal. And then Barf, you need to build up energy, so attack. Nice crit! Stop debuffing me, please, for the love of God. I have 3 party members, and really only 2 of them are actually fighting. While one sits in the back and heal spams. But I mean, then again, when you think long and hard about it, Zeltaf could probably solo this fight on his own. I actually killed Phoebe instead of Zeltaf. Nice crit. Simoon. Fortunately, Simoon is her least threatening move. See, at times like this, I miss Lena. Wall? That is disgusting. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the wall, pal. Alright, let's put Innervate back on. So we can build up energy. And then we'll just shoot her until we win. And then just spam attacks until we win. Wow. Nice. Congratulations, pal. You are... You know what? Hold on. Hold. Well, actually, use Innervate on Barf too. I'm not using his energy for much besides healing, but yeah, you never know. Nice. Not nice. Fuck you and your bus. D-bus. Alright. We don't really need healing anymore because she's not that threatening anymore, so... Go nuke her to death, team! Okay, that's actually intimidating. But... Oh, he went! Good work, Zelda! And I guess Barf too. Make some money. That enough? They don't even have dialogue? Yeah, I thought so. That's it? Well, I'm gonna go heal at the end, so I will be right back. You know, I will be honest though, considering how much of a hellscape it is outside of town, seeing that the inside of town isn't any different. Well, the commander's alright. Alright. Can I go in? No. Like, considering how much of a hellscape it is outside— oh, hey, there's Malice! So this is the battlements. Interesting. So there's supposed to be an item around here somewhere. We trust the commander completely, but even he must have his limits. We have no idea how many of them are out there, just no end in sight. Running out of men, supplies, and provision. I don't know how the commander holds it all together. But yeah, it's like, it's a hellscape outside, yet inside town it's like the same happy-go-lucky music. I mean, Tazwell's music is different, but Acre's isn't? That feels like a weird oversight. You'd think that the place being haunted by hordes of monsters would have some like this music. This music fits the theme of the situation perfectly. Yet when you go out of here, it's like, nope, nothing bad is happening at all. So, hi, Malice. Phoebe, what are you doing here? You must be the commander. That's right. After we defeated Dravax over the portal, hideous creatures began to pour through it. First when Arndite had fallen, then it was our turn. That's awful. Indeed, but it also gave us time to prepare. The government immediately requested I be made leader of our defenses. But this is a losing battle. Is there anything we can do? Actually, you might. Might what? Sir, they're trying to break through the gate! Open it. But sir! Open it now! We face them here! Alright, here we go. What do we got? These are the enemies from outside of town. Yep, I remember these fuckers already. These are the guys from outside town. They're very annoying. I really wish I put my freaking other item on, but we do have Malice. I don't know what he has on him, but these guys are weak to ice. So just use ice, and you'll be fine. Alright. Heal Zeltath. And then slap him around. Nice crit. Stinger is like the most annoying shit these dudes whip out of their asses. Alright. They also give a pretty healthy amount of experience, which is why I use the grind. More of them, sir! Near the barricade! Let's go. We'll clear the perimeter outside. Closed. We'll take it from here. Good luck, sir. Alright, so I guess we're fighting. Alright, what do you have, Malice? He's level 32, which is nice. He has a Thunder Rod and nothing else. Fuck me. Alright. Let's give him an Ice Shield. He has a Mage Robe, I guess it's something. Let's give him... Give him a Peace Ring. And I'll take the Wallet, because these are basically just gonna be regular encounters. I'll keep the Thunder Rod for now. If we're gonna be running into more this freaking bugs, Icebrand Runes are the play. And then I'm gonna put on this so that I can get more energy faster. Barf, I don't really care about you all that much, so you can get that. And Phoebe's fine as she is. Well, actually, she can probably use something else. I don't think we need to worry about gravity attacks anymore, so I'm probably just gonna slap on... I'll give Phoebe the wallet. And then Malice can get something else. We can get the 2 stars, because we're probably gonna be spamming magic. And just in case, let's save. Just in case I get screwed. Alright, let's fight. More of these guys! Nice! Fuck me. Immediately. Alright, give me your stuff. So these guys drop arcane dust, which may not sound important right now, but we will need these for later. Alright, Zeltap, go. Barf, go. Malice, blow him up. Nice. Yo, I should have seen what... Fuck. I should have seen what skills you got. If he has anything new, that'd be nice. He's level 33. Oh, he might reach level 31 at the end of this. Alright, let's see. Do you have anything new? Firaja! And Blizzaja! And Dundaja! Don't mind if I do. And I am still not teaching Death Blow. And he has Ultima! Interesting. If I had more... Oh, it's just more dudes. Alright. Okay, so these... Could you please stop doing that? For fuck's sake. Oh, you know what? Here. So let's try Blizzaja. Wow, that's actually good damage. I'm blinded still. So these other guys over here, the Flesh Eaters, are weak to healing. They are zombies. So if you want to kill them fast, just heal them to death. And we also have Dark, so let's just use that because it's a magic attack and won't miss. And then shoot him in the face. And then apply fire. They're weak to fire too. It's nice that this isn't a gauntlet to where I have to fight all these guys without getting an opportunity to heal or anything. So that's 1+. They could have very easily just made this a gauntlet where you have to fight all the enemies in a row with no healing. But there is no boss fight here. This is just regular encounters. Can I first aid the enemy? Nope, of course not. They don't have anything useful either, so just shoot them. And then we can use our Firaja and nuke them. Wow, I almost one-shot them all. Alright, we can just slap them around then. This fight's over. Well, except for that. Zeltap, that was a little disappointing. Alright, nice. Level 31, lots of money. These guys are loaded. But I guess it makes sense. Items are getting more expensive. Alright, this is the guy who drops Cobalt Blades. Well, it drops, you can steal them from. Well, if I could steal from anything in this game. Alright, let's try Thundaga. They are very beefy, so if you have the weapon that deals that can sometimes use gravity, that is probably the best thing you can whip out for these guys. These are the same enemies you can run into outside of town. So if you really need to farm EXP, these are the guys to... The enemies outside of town are the ones to fight. But now that we got our item, let's just blow them up. Let's try Jumbo Bomb. That did nothing. Alright, well... I want to try Death, see if Death works on him. No. And I ended up taking a free hit, thanks. Alright, I think this is the last encounter, so let's just heal. And then Zeltap does what Zeltap does best. Alright, shoot him. And then... apply fire? There we go, problem solved. Alright, Bart's level 31. Looks like we got them all. For now. For now. How long is this gonna go on? They'll be back, won't they? They always do. This is close they got to breaching the gates. Once they regroup for another assault, I'm not sure we can stop them. There must be something we can do. As a matter of fact, there is. A few months ago, a hidden comic book was discovered underneath the palace. The excavators went to study it. And nothing. The attack started soon after. They were so devastating the Arcanum immediately abandoned the site and shifted its focus to defending the city. Then why the hell are there just these guards here? Where the fuck's the Arcanum? However, they said there was something incredibly powerful down there. It's a long shot, but I believe we can use it to save the city. Guess that's better than waiting here. Show you to the palace for doing this. Agreed. Alright, well, we got Malice back for reals now. But looks like we're off to the palace to stop this. Oh, there we go, we can go in. So, if you did not get the 2 stars from earlier on, once again, see, this place is, like, the contrast between this place being not any different whatsoever and outside being a literal hellscape just feels jarring. At least in Tazwell, at least the death NPC dialogue is different, which is one thing I can give to this game that I can't give to Thea. Also, I'm going to see if I can run back and grab the chest I missed all that time ago back at the Acre ruins. If I can do that, then we can get a second. I'm going the wrong way. There are encounters later too. Well, I'm about to get poisoned. Fuck me. Well, now I gotta waste MP. But yeah, I want to see if I can go get that item I missed all that time ago. And then we'll stop there, because there's one of our items we want to grab while we're here in the area before we go off to advance the plot. I really hope I'm going the right way. I honestly don't remember this place at all. Feels like it's been forever since we came through this place all that time ago. That's just the wall. Of course, we're going to get into 5 million encounters. Fortunately, we are much stronger now than we were when we first came through here. And we have a full party this time. Alright, well, there's the save point. There's that old house where we fought the man's fault. Yo, I really wish there were new encounters out here at least. And the water is just fine over here. Even though the water's supposed to be like... die. Even though the water's supposed to be like deadly poison now. Or is it just the water in the sea? This place is no different either. Why? Alright, it was this way. I am going to cut after I go grab this chest because I had to walk all the way back. Do you all have anything new to say? No? Oh, there it is. Okay, see? Wow! Wow, see? Once again... Oh! Well, fuck me. There's a ruby ring in there and now I can't get it. Oh, that sucks. I didn't even know it was a one-time only area. Well, there's an item in the palace I want to grab before we go. So, I'll be right back. I have to walk all the way back to town. Alright, here we are. So we were here before, back when we got assaulted. The dungeons is over here. We don't need anything over here in the dungeons. I spent years trying to cast. Everyone else is fled though. Alright, where is this item? Up. I can't go behind there. It's a chest hidden somewhere around here. Oh, there it is! A Phoenix Ring! We already have one of those, I think, so now we have another one. It's always nice to have more items. Alright, 2 Cellar. And a Remedy. Anything else I can raid while we're here? Alright, well. What's down here? Well, the Chrono Trigger music is back. Door. Wonder what we'll find in here. Hopefully something good. Looks pretty bad out there. Doesn't look that bad. The excavator said there was something very powerful down here, but that's when the attack started. We need to pick up where they left off. Let's get going. Alright, well, so what's in here? Oh my god, you know what? I think now is the perfect time to stop right now, so I think next time we're gonna look into what twisted hell awaits us in here. What even is this? Why does this place look like this in the first place? Underneath the castle, how was this not discovered until now? Is the Arcanum dumb or something? Well, actually, you know, they raised child soldiers and groom people into machines of war. And, you know, monopolize research, so I mean, I'm not surprised that they're probably shady as hell. But anyway, we're gonna figure out what the hell's going on in this place next time. So, see you then.